Hey guys, Frank Rich here, creator of Massthetic Muscle, coming at you from the Criticalbench compound in Tampa Bay, Florida. What we're going to talk about today in this video is building muscle mass using body weight exercises or body weight movements. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I doing body weight exercises if my goal is building muscle mass? Well, what this is going to apply is maybe you are on a business trip, you're staying in a hotel room or you don't have a lot of time, you need to get a short, quick workout in. Maybe you're training at home on a particular day and you're limited with your equipment, you're limited what you have available. Ideally, we obviously do want to have gym or access to some type of training or some type of weights to get our training done. But these are going to be those days where maybe you're looking for an active recovery, or like I said, it's a busier day, you got to squeeze one in before the kids, softball game on a Saturday afternoon, or it's that business trip where you're training from a hotel room. So these are 3 movements that you can do using nothing but body weight with a few modifications that are going to help you build muscle mass using just body weight exercises. So the first one we're going to go over is going to be the push-up. Obviously, we've all done push-ups dating all the way back to elementary school, but I'm going to give you a few variations, a few tweaks that you can do, help optimize tension, help optimize resistance in doing those push-ups. So starting with just, a standard push-up here, getting down on the floor, think getting, our arms in a comfortable range. We could probably, bang out, 60, 50, regular type push-ups. So what are things that we can do to make those push-ups a little bit harder and help us build muscle mass? The first one is going to be an explosion pull-up or an explosive pull-up. So slow eccentric, push up, and slowly let yourself catch it, controlling that eccentric, controlling that time under tension on the way down. The second variation is going to be what's called an intent push-up. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to create tension within the muscle without using weight. So same thing as we're doing, we're controlling the eccentric on the way down. Now as we push up through the concentric, what I'm trying to do with my hands is imagine literally squeezing them together. Now obviously they're not going to move because the floor is there, so you're almost pushing against something that's not going to allow you to move. But inside of your mind, through your mind-muscle connection, through your neurological connection with your muscles, you're literally thinking about squeezing those hands together. And that's really what the chest is meant to do. If we sit here just with our hands while we're watching this video and think about bringing your elbows together, you're going to feel that chest contract. You're going to feel those muscles really fire. So you're doing the same thing with your push-up. Guys, this is hard. You should only be able to do a handful of these. And the harder that you can make that, the more effective it's gonna be. Another variation we can do, obviously imagine this as a chair, imagine it as a couch, maybe you do have a bench at home, is do more of a decline type of movement. So here it's gonna be a little bit harder just from at the angle. So you can start there. Now from there you can go straight into doing regular push-ups, and then once you get exhausted, drop to your knees. So this is gonna be a form of a mechanical drop set push-up. So you're doing 3 different variations for an extended set. So it's gonna be maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes long. We're gonna get the heart rate up, really gonna get those muscles firing. Second movement we're gonna do with a few variations is gonna be the pull-up. Now, this would maybe have to be done inside of a doorway, maybe hanging from something else. So this may be something you'll have to have a little bit of equipment to get done at home. But obviously we'll start here with just a wide grip. Doing our standard pull-up. The intent variation that we're gonna apply here is on the way down. So we'll get through the concentric. On the way down, I'm thinking about pulling my hands out. So with the chest, we thought about bringing them in. Here our tension is gonna be applied because we're trying to pull our hands apart from each other. So once again, the harder we can make that, the more time we can spend creating that tension outward, the more effective it's gonna be at getting those lats firing. Another variation, some people refer to as a typewriter. So this is gonna be an advanced technique that you're gonna be able to do. So Typewriter, we know. Maybe, I don't remember too much, but maybe some of you guys do. It had that kind of thing that kind of moved across the top. So we're gonna create that same movement here at the top. So we'll do our pull-up, up, to the right, to the left, down. Typewriter right, typewriter left, down. Obviously, you're not gonna get a lot of those unless you're just a beast, which you are. Maybe throw a sack of potatoes in between your legs, add some weight to it, make it a little bit more challenging. The next one's gonna be more of an explosive one. So just like we did the push-up and caught ourselves down, more of an advanced technique again. Catching ourselves and controlling the eccentric. Now with those, we can apply that mechanical drop set technique. So maybe you wanna start with a handful of typewriters, then go into just more standard pull-ups, and then maybe just do some isometric holds at the top, isometric holds at the bottom, really getting those lats stretched, pump that blood in there. That's what's gonna help create and build that muscle mass. Third movement we're gonna go over is gonna be the squat, body weight squat with a few variations. So obviously, getting in our comfortable squat position, knees over our toes here. Get warmed up, just get some standard squats going. First one, variation is gonna be the intent squat. So here, I'm gonna control the eccentric on the way down. Once I'm in my bottom position, instead of thinking about driving my weight up, I'm gonna imagine pushing the floor away, almost as if I was doing a leg press and the floor is the sled. So I'm pushing it away. That's gonna create that tension in those quads, in those glutes. Really controlling that up, really having that strong time under tension. Control the eccentric on the back down. Really, really let it slowly come up. Once again, the harder I can make these intent movements, the more effective they're gonna be at building muscle mass with just our body weight. Next one is gonna be an explosive one. So this is gonna be a jumping body weight squat. Control the eccentric, explode up. Soft land, really controlling it on the way down. Going back over to our couch, over to our chair, maybe we have in our hotel room. We're gonna do a Bulgarian split squat. So unilateral movement. This is great for obviously working with imbalances, making sure everything is staying symmetrical. We may have one leg that's stronger than the other, so that's gonna take over in a lot of the movements. By being able to do a unilateral movement, you can get a good stretch in the back leg, but really focus on just using the muscles in the front dominant leg. Obviously, whatever you do on the first leg, make sure to double it up and do that with the second leg. Those same advanced techniques can be applied with this as well. So you can do jumping Bulgarian split squats. You can do intent Bulgarian split squats where you're thinking about pushing the floor away. So there you have it, guys. People think you can't build muscle at home with body weights. Just showed you 3 different movements with multiple variations for you to build muscle using just body weight movements. Make sure to go back, watch this video again, take some notes. Really hope you enjoyed it. I got a free gift I want to give you though. 3 tips for building lean muscle mass. All you got to do is hit this hero box right here. Description box is going to open up. Click on the first link, www.criticalbench.com/lean-mass. Enter your email address in. We're gonna send you this video right away. Make it even easier for you. Hit this box right here. Follow those same steps. Report's gonna be yours. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. Watch this video as we go over a few more advanced training techniques for you to build a lean, massthetic physique. I'll talk to you guys soon.